Good morning, children. Let us begin with Standard 4 EVS, Chapter 12 Changing Times, Part 1. So, time never remains the same, it keeps changing from year after year. So, from this lesson, we will know that what and how time changes. So, let us start reading. My name is Chetan Das. Many years ago, I used to teach children like you. These days, I spend my time by writing about the days when I was young. I would love to share some of these with you. So, now this lesson is about Chetan Das. He says that he was a teacher and he used to teach children like you. So, now he spends his most of the time writing about his days, about the past, and he wants to share all those past things with us. So now let us see what he wants to say, that how his time has changed. A big move. This is during the time of partition, during our independence, when India was divided into India and Pakistan. There was a border made between them. It is during that time this move had taken place in Chetan Das' life. I remember the time when I was 9 years old. It must have been over 60 years ago. That was when we lived in Dera Ghazi Khan. Today, this place is in Pakistan. So now he says that when he was 9 years old, he remembers that this thing happened in his life. But now he is almost 69 years old. So he says that now, after so many years, he remembers that it was at that time that they lived in Dera Ghazi Khan, and this place was in Pakistan. This place is now in Pakistan. At that time, it was in India, and this happened at that time when there was a partition between India and Pakistan. It was made into two. So, this took place at that time. At that time, there were a lot of problems all around us. I could not understand what was happening. So, at that time of partition, there were many people who moved from one place to the other. Some came to India, some went to Pakistan. So the trains at that time were overcrowded. As you can see in the picture, there is a lot of people at the station and they all are sitting on the roof of the train. So Chetan Das, at that time, he was only 9 years old, and there were many things that were happening and there were many problems at that time, and he could not understand that what is this happening. Why are they moving from their place where they were living to another place? One day, Baba told us that we had to leave our village and move to another place. I was sad to leave my house and my village. That was where I had all my friends. All of us, Baba, Amma, my younger brothers and sisters, and I, took a train to come here near Delhi. Like us, many people from our area also moved. People were saying that our country was being divided into two, India and Pakistan. Many people from India went to Pakistan, just like we had moved to India. For some time, we all stayed in a camp. We lived in big tents that were put up in a huge ground. So one day, Chetan Das's father came and said that now they had to leave their village, that was Ghazi Khan, Dera Ghazi Khan, and go to another place. So they all had to move in a train. So they had to leave their village, they had to leave their home, and they had to move to another new place. Chetan Das felt very sad to leave his village, his home, and that place. Why? Because he had all his friends there. So his father, mother, his younger brothers and sister, and he himself, they all shifted to another place that was near Delhi. Like them, there were many other families from that village who were moving from that village and they were going to another place. Then, while moving, he had heard that the people were talking that this was the time of partition when their country was divided into two, India and Pakistan. So, the people who were living in India, some moved to Pakistan, and some people who were living in Pakistan moved to India. And they all, when they came to Delhi, they had to live in huge big tents which were built for those peoples who were moving from one place to another, who did not have homes. So these were built on very huge open grounds, and they lived for some time in those tents. Who they, or the whole family of Chetan Das, his mother, father, his younger brother, sister, and he himself. They lived in big tents that were built, made, and put up on those huge empty grounds. A new home. One day, Baba told us that we had been given some land in Sohna village. He said that we could build our house there. I was very happy. Baba and Amma worked hard to make the house. We children also helped. Baba dug the soil and we quickly filled the pans and passed them on to Amma. Gudiya and Amma mixed husk in it. Baba put up the walls. So after some times, when they passed their most of the time in those tents, one day Baba came and told everybody that they were given certain land in a village called Sohna, and over there they could build their own house. So at that moment, Chetan Das was very happy. So that why? So that they could build their own house and they would be living in that house. So their parents, his parents, started working very hard to make the house, and even the children helped their parents. So his father started digging the soil, and the brothers used to fill up the pans and pass it to Amma so that they could make up the walls of the house. Even the younger sister, whom they called Gudiya, she also helped her mother to mix all the husk in the soil, and they all started putting up the walls of the house that we can see in the picture. We brought cow dung from nearby houses. Amma mixed it with the mud. She coated the floor with this mixture, just like she used to do in our old house. Amma used to say that this would keep the insects away. So now they were building their own house. So the children, they brought all the cow dung which they found nearby houses, and they gave it to Amma, and Amma mixed it with the mud, and she coated the floor with this mixture with the mud and cow dung. She mixed it and then she spread it on the floor. This she used to do even in her house when she was living in Ghazi Khan. And then Amma said that this mixture, when they spread it on the floor, it would keep away all the insects. So they were building their house together. All were helping each other to build the house. Then it was the turn of the roof to be made. Baba made a frame by joining strips of wood and fixed it on the four walls. We put branches of neem and kikar trees on the frame so that termites would not harm the wood. Amma put old gunny bags on this and covered them with mud. Most of the houses around our house were made like ours. A few were different, but I liked my house the best. It was just like our old house. The four walls of the house was made, and now it was the turn of the roof. So Chetan Das' father, he made the frame of the wood. He put the strips of wood on, fixed it on the four walls, and then they put the branches of neem and kikar trees on that frame to cover the roof. why did they do that? So that the termites are white ants, would not harm the wood. And then his mother, she put all old gunny bags, are those goonies, she put them on those leaves, and then they covered it with mud so that the roof would become little strong. All the houses around them were made in that manner. Some were little different, but he liked his own house. Why? Because it was just as like his old house, the house which they used to live in, Ghazi Khan. So he said that his house was made in a nice manner, and it was same as his old house. So he liked his house the best than any other houses which were built around his house. A changing house. Time passed quickly. I finished my studies and got a job. Amma Baba wanted me to get married. I thought that before I got married, we should repair our house and build one more room. In those days, people in cities were using cement. They said that this made the house stronger. We also thought we would use cement. We used iron and cement for making the roof of the new room. So now time was passing. Earlier they were in Ghazi Khan. Then that was during partition. They moved to a village Sohna in Delhi. Now they made their house of mud. Now the time was changing, and now Chetan Das had grown up. He had finished his studies and he had got a job, and he had grown enough. So his parents wanted him to get married. So what he thought, that before getting married they should repair their house, renovate their house, and make one more room. Now in those days, at that time, people used to use cement to make their houses. So even they thought that we will make our house, the new room, of using cement and iron. So they started constructing one more room of cement and iron. They used that for making their roof of the new room. In those days, unbaked bricks were also available in the market. We made the walls with them. The use of bricks was useful. We did not need to coat the wall every week. Once a year, we would whitewash the walls. We also built a small kitchen in the courtyard. So they decided to use cement, and then at that time unbaked bricks which we make of clay, they are baked nowadays, but at that time they were not baked, but they were used to make the walls. So even they used those bricks, and they made their walls, which had become very strong by using those bricks. So every year they would whitewash, they would put the white color on it to make it nice and new. They made a small kitchen also in the courtyard, and they prepared their house so that Chetan Das could get married. The kitchen had a mud chula and place to keep the vessels. So they prepared their new kitchen in the courtyard. Courtyard is the open place outside the house. So they made the kitchen there, and they made the place where they could keep all the utensils and all their vessels. And their house was made little bigger. So one more room was made where they used cement and iron, and they renovated their kitchen also, and they made it little bigger. Then I got married, and my wife Suman came to our new house. To cook, Suman used to sit on the floor in the kitchen. We all used to sit on mats in the kitchen and eat together. It was a happy time. People used to go out to the field for their toilet in those days. Some of the houses had a separate place for this. We also made a small toilet with unbaked bricks behind the house. So after the house was renovated, Chetan Das got married, and his wife's name was Suman. And Suman came into their family, and she started also cooking and going to the kitchen, preparing food for them. They all used to sit together on mats in the kitchen. She used to prepare the food, and they all used to eat together, and that was a really very happy time for them. So in those days, the many people used to go to the field for their toilets, and they did not have a toilet in their home. But in Chetan Das family, they had prepared a separate toilet outside in their courtyard with those unbaked bricks that was behind the house. And they prepared a small toilet, and they did not go to the fields for the toilet, and they made this small toilet behind the house with unbaked bricks. More changes. My two sons and a daughter were born in that house. Time passed. The children completed their studies. 15 years ago, our daughter Simi got married and moved to Palwal. When Raju was to get married, we felt that we should get the house ready for the new bride. So now Chetan Das was married, and he now got two sons and a daughter. Now they were born in that new house which he had prepared, and time passed very fast, and his children also completed their studies. Now 15 years have passed, and his daughter was also married, and she had gone to Palwal. Now it was the turn of his son to get married, so they thought again that their house should be renovated and it should be made new again for the new bride who's going to come. So they thought of renovating their house again. By then, everyone was using baked bricks. We also used them for the walls and put a lintel for the roof. We use marble chips and cement for a strong and fancy floor. In the toilet, we put pipes to take away the waste. The kitchen was made bigger. Now, Raju's wife does not use the clay chula. She stands while cooking on the gas stove. Now, when he was supposed to get married, he renovated his house with unbaked bricks. Now, as time passed, people started using baked bricks. So, even they thought of using baked bricks for making the walls of their house. And then they made their roof, the terrace, they used marble chips and cement to make the roof very strong and little fancy. And then the toilet also they renovated, and they put a pipe so that the waste of the toilet could be carried away into the gutters. And the kitchen was also made very big. Earlier, Chetan Das's wife Suman, she used to sit on the floor and cook on the chula. But now his son's wife, she did not do the same. The platform was made and the gas stove was placed where she used to stand and cook. So times were changing year after year. Seeing new things. My younger son Montu moved to Delhi when he got a job there. Now he stays there with his family. Suman and I stay with Montu for some months in a year, and with Raju in Sohna for the rest of the time. On the way to Delhi from Sohna, we go through Gurgaon. So many big high rise buildings have come up there. A few years ago, Raju renovated the toilet and the bathroom. He used colored tiles in his bathroom. Imagine spending so much money for a place to have a bath. His elder son Raju got married, and they were living in Sohna. Now his younger son Montu, he moved to Delhi when he got a job there, and he was also married and he stayed with his family in Delhi. So Suman and Chetan Das, for few months they stay with his younger son, and for the rest of the time they stay with Raju in Sohna. So now when they pass from Sohna village, that is near little in the village of some of Delhi, and they go to Delhi, they pass through Gurgaon and they see many high-rise buildings like skyscrapers. And they imagine that in earlier times there were no such buildings, only small houses of mud were built. Now, as time has changed, tall buildings are built and people are staying on high floors. Now, after a few years, his son Raju, living in Sona, he renovated the bathroom and toilet of his house and he used colorful tiles for the bathroom. So, Chetan Das was saying that imagine people are using so much money only to renovate their toilets and bathrooms to make them so attractive. Why was so much money? There was no need to spend so much money for the toilets and bathrooms. But nowadays, people use different accessories, different colored tiles to renovate their toilets and bathrooms, which is just a waste of money. I am now 70 years old. In all these years, I have seen so many changes, even in my own house. I don't know where my grandchildren will want to live and how their house will be. I wonder what the houses are like in Dera Ghazi Khan today. And how about all my friends? Where will they be? So Chetan Das now says that he is 70 years old and in all his so many years that passed, he has seen many changes in him and around him. First of all, his own house he talks about. That earlier times they used to make their house of mud. Then he renovated and used unbaked bricks. Then he used baked bricks. He used cement. So, as the time was passing, he made these changes, and there were changes in his life. He says now he does not know where his grandchildren are going to live, whether they will live with him in Sona village or they will go to some other place. He also thinks about his friends in Dera Ghazi Khan, that where will they be today? What changes might have taken in their lives also. So this is about the changing times. The time never remains the same. Whatever we are today, we might not be tomorrow. And what our past was, we are not like what we were in our past that we are today. So time keeps changing. So I hope, dear children, you have understood this lesson. So your homework for this part is that you need to read this chapter at least once or twice. So thank you and have a very nice day.